Hello friends, we are back again and uh, so this video is gonna be about this oil that we created with one of my friends here in Central Florida. Now one thing I want to mention is this this oil I am absolutely certain at this point, because in previous video I just don't want to say something that I have no confidence, no proof. Now first I thought maybe I was just imagining things. Now you see this, why obviously I have white hair. Now this combo I created, so this is crazy. When I speak, my camera is so close, it kind of fogs up, I think. But anyways, now, so it has a whole bunch of stuff, and it has activated charcoal, blackstrap molasses. It's very high in magnesium, all the trace minerals, especially copper. Copper is the one that helps you retain your hair color. It's supposed to be. Well, again, I am no doctor. I just talk, nonsense. Let's put it this way. So you can do your own Google research. All right. So it has blackstrap molasses. It has spirulina, and then it has It has a whole. It has red peppers and. What else? This is insane amount of stuff. Cocoa powder, real chocolate powder, cocoa powder I put in. Then I had that oil that had turmeric in it, so it's also in that shampoo. Then I made another oil, and that had. This is the list ingredient: olive oil, olive leaves. They were burned into oil. All this stuff is burned into oil. Olive leaves, binzella. I don't know what's the scientific name for this binzella plant. It has a white flower with yellow in the center. Okay, then bitter melon leaves and bitter melon itself, vine leaves. By the way, vine leaves are extremely good for your vein, the function of the vein pumping the blood back to your heart. Your legs, the veins in your legs, they actually have this action. So they squeeze, they pump the air back. So if they don't have elasticity, or when they get too loose, then they can look like varicose veins. So vine leaf is in there. Then bamboo leaves, then let's see, curry leaves, neem leaves, what else? I think that's it. Okay, so that's in that oil, and that oil is also in that shampoo. Now I colored my hair. I put a black color on them. I don't know, maybe at this point it's almost like 3 months actually. Maybe a little bit more over 3 months, I don't know, but for sure 3 months, that's for sure. So as you can see, why I have obviously here. So this shampoo doesn't turn my hair color into black. It gives it like a brownish tint, but it looks black. So I'm assuming that the copper in blackstrap molasses and spirulina have trace minerals and all the other stuff that's helping, and then the activated charcoal. So that all that stuff and oil, they interact with the activated charcoal, and then they push the activated charcoal obviously is black. It pushes the color into the hair, and now the hair is basically dyed because of the all the stuff I put it together. So so that's what my theory is. Um, because I'm not taking anything extra, so I don't think that it's growing black. No, that's not my theory. Again, it's all theory. It could be just in my head a placebo effect. I don't know, but I'm just saying. So on the top of that, not only the color retention, that it's, I feel like my hair is falling less. That's absolutely for sure. So many times I took this time actually there were almost, well, obviously you're always going to lose some hair. Even you're a healthy young adult, you're supposed to, it's a natural process. But this time was very few. I'm not going to say nothing at all because they were, but it's like, oh my god, nothing almost. So okay, so that's what all my theories that I put. I'm very happy with this oil. And I do massage. Well, wait, I have to tell you this. Let's say I worked and mom's sweating, I was working out. Now, I don't use this stuff which is mixed with the shampoo and do that. No, what I do is I wash my hair twice with some other regular shampoo. When everything is, all the oil, sweat, and dirt is washed off, then I wash it with this shampoo. I usually use this shampoo twice. Now, today I rubbed it on my mustache too. It seemed like I could feel, wait, the difference is big enough that I can see that, it's retaining the black color. But I feel like that the hair color is easy for that shampoo to retain the color. Let's put it this way. Push that black charcoal color back into my hair. It's easier on my head hair than compared to my mustache. Now, while I'm telling you that, I read it that the mustache and the beard hair is actually hard to color itself, so maybe that's the reason. But it did. I could feel the difference. Again, it's nothing is 100%. It could be just, just the placebo effect. I don't know. But all I can tell you is what I think and I feel, and then you can draw your own conclusions. Okay, so that's that. And let's see what else. So we have another oil is coming up. We're gonna make that. And okay, so I have other idea. I don't want to mix with this hair oil shampoo idea, so I'm gonna leave that for a separate video. But my next hair oil, oh, by the way, all this stuff what we put avocado leaf in that combo too. I remember now. Okay, now, so we're gonna be all this stuff is this guy, my friend of mine I found here. He's absolutely obsessed about keeping his plant organic. Absolutely, he is obsessed for himself, not for me. When I met him, that's how I became friend, because I'm obsessed with non-toxic and this Roundup is bad. So we made a connection. So at his property, he absolutely no pesticide. So that was a beauty. We went there. Actually, I made the video. He has he has avocado tree, he has a olive tree, and all the rest. We picked fresh leaves, and we started the fire and burn everything off into oil. So everything is basically what was in the leaves, or we use plants. All the material compound, they were transferred into the oil by burning by heating up the oil. So basically, not only most of the stuff is preserved, on the top of that, now oil would have a hard time going now rancid, because this damn thing, it has so much stuff in it. It would be insane to think this would go. We started with a yellow color of this oil. I made that video and I showed it on my video on YouTube. So you could see this one is yellow color, you can see through. The other one is so dark you can't even see through, because all the plant material is preserved in that. Because if the same plant, the leaves you take, you make a tea, well, you will have a benefit. but it will run through you, because it's basically, you would still get some particles of oil from there, but since you boil, but basically will run through you, will go in your bloodstream, you'll have a benefit. Well, actually that's another reason. Water-based extract would have a separate, or in some cases different effect on your body. Alcohol extract would have a different effect. Apple cider vinegar would have a different effect, and vodka or alcohol, depending how many proof, if it's 90 or 100 proof, you would have a more benefit. So and then the oil has a beauty. That is, once you burn everything in oil, you have preserved everything now for a long period of time. Number one. Number two, your brain is fat, so once you take a tea, it runs through you. But with the fat, it goes, your bone marrow is what? Fat. Your heart works on a fat, like it needs matrix of fat molecules to stretch. This lubrication. For your joints, you need fat. So this preserving all these herbs into the oil in the fat soluble thing, you have not only preserved them for a long period of time, but now the same herb you are making a tea, it may not be benefiting your brain. In this case, you have a better chance of that herb helping you with your joints, because it's fat soluble. But again, we have to remember there is a blood-brain barrier, so that's, we are aware. Alright, I think this video is getting extended, so we'll wrap up our video. Right friends, until we meet the next time.